Hey, welcome to MidLife, GoodLife. I'm Tim. This is
Susan.
And that is
Ashley.
And I'm Adam.
This is gonna be good life. This is gonna be good life. This could really be good life. Good life. I say, oh, this is really...
So Adam came home yesterday.
He did.
He did.
He looks all right.
How do you think he looks? He needs a haircut and a shave. I'm just going to put that out there.
Maybe someone
Do you
should tell
think
him
he
that
watches this vlog?
for his grooming tips.
I don't think he's usually a regular viewer, so I think that's okay to say that. If he is a regular viewer, son, you need a haircut and a shave.
Not that we'd ever say that to
A
your
trim.
face.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. He's home for 1 week exactly, and off he goes. The amazing thing is that he is leaving for his senior year of college.
Do you remember when he left for his freshman year of college? Okay, do you out there remember when he left for his freshman year of college and I cried and cried and cried?
It stopped about a week and a
I
half
cried
ago.
a lot. I cried a long time. It just would catch me so often. I would cry because I just missed him and like just that regular routine part of our life. But it is true what people say. You do get over it.
So you saw somebody's post on Instagram
Yeah?
about the jars.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember if it was on Instagram or somebody had shared it on Facebook, but there were 2 jars and they had their baby who was born, like,
The baby
canning
wasn't in the
jars.
jar.
No. But their child was born and they put a marble in one jar for every week that the child would live at their house until they turned 18. The child, like the baby was born on a Friday. So every Friday they would move one of the very full jars over to the empty jar of like, okay, 1 week old. Bloop. 2
That's
weeks
like
old.
1,000. That's like
don't know.
1,000 marbles, a little bit less.
It was a heap of marbles.
Yeah.
And maybe they had like another jar. I don't know.
No,
But it
they
just
look like
represented,
little tiny little balls.
Yeah, it just represented. This is like when you see it, and then visually they had this jar, and they were going to do this every Friday.
So one jar was really full of almost 1,000 balls.
And one had like 10 little marbles in it because the baby was like 10 weeks old at that time.
So at the end of every week, you take one marble
Yeah,
from
the full jar, and it represents the week that has passed.
And so sometime when the kid's 9 years old,
Yeah,
the
it's even.
full jar becomes, whew.
If that's not a reminder, or what happens when the full jar has like 10 marbles left in it?
Oh my goodness.
And then you're like, we have 10 weeks until you turn 18. Now that might be in their senior year, but this was like, 10 marble. I mean, this was up until they're 18. Just because that's when you're like, you know what? Then you go off on your own. You graduate from high school. Maybe you go to college. Maybe you get a job. But you begin to be your own person. And that was just a good reminder. I mean, obviously I just saw it, and Ashley's going to be 18 in like...
So she's got 11 marbles.
Yeah. She's going to be 18 in like 3 months. So we're just going to start a jar for her
So
now.
if we had done the jars,
Yeah.
how do you think that we would have seen our role as parents differently because of the jars?
I think it's just that constant reminder of like, time is moving. Time is moving.
Every jar
You
matters.
see it, but I guess we don't have a
marble
visual
matters. Every
reminder.
marble matters.
Yeah. And you could there's a bunch of ways that you could probably keep track of all those weeks until your child turns 18. But that was just a marble idea. I thought it was a really good idea.
It was a marvelous idea.
It was a marvelous idea.
And then when your kid turns 18, you've lost all your marbles.
Isn't that true?
So if my math is right, for the last 5 years, he's
I
gone
have
away.
cried. Oh no.
For the last 5 years, he's gone away for the summer. 4 of those 5 years, he's been gone the entire summer. So he was gone the entire summer when he was 16
Yeah.
and all that. How do you think this summer is different than the first summer that he was gone all summer?
Oh, goodness. Like the first summer, we wanted to know where he was at all times, doing what, who he was with. Just anxiousness, like hear from him every day. It was a great experience for him.
Oh, he still connects with those people, and it really
yeah.
matters to him.
Yeah. A little shout out to the Jessifs. Thanks for being the second parents. when, we sent off our 16-year-old kid. So, and so a lot has changed from 16 to 20, but I worried so much less this summer because he's proven it to be true. He's proven that he can do it. What do you think?
I probably worried the same every time.
What'd you worry about?
I worry about everything.
Can I just tell you, he is a worrier. I am way less a worrier, and people know me and they think that I'm a worrier, and I'm just telling you that he's a worrier. I'm not. I always think like the worst case scenario, but I know that...
I think every case scenario.
Yeah, you do. Which is really funny because I think that people think that I'm the worrier, and I'm just not the worrier in the family. So, we're going to enjoy Adam while he's home for the next week. Then Sunday, are you ready for things to worry about? Sunday, we drive him over to Hattiesburg, and Monday he moves into an apartment. Not the dorm, not the meals all provided, but an apartment. Where he's a lot more responsible for himself and his life. That's the next step. It's all steps. And here's the next step.
And if you're watching this and you're a friend of Adam's and you know of things that we should be worrying about that we haven't actually worried about, please let us know in the comments.
So what are we going to do for this week while Adam's at home? We're going to enjoy each other.
You should enjoy each other.
You should. Enjoy your family. While you have them at home so you're not crying.
Before you run out of marbles.
Yeah. Before you lose your marbles, you better go enjoy your family.
We do.
Bye.